I'm gonna show you some easy tips for going glam. Spray your face with setting spray and then let it dry. When we go glam, we typically like more of a smokier eye. And so do your eyes first, so that way if there's any fallout, you can clean it up, and this is gonna help give you a really clean look. So I just put a primer, a base on my lid, and before I open the lid, I'm going to put setting powder on. This is really crucial if you have mature or hooded eyes, because it is going to help avoid any type of creasing. So we're gonna press on that setting powder, but don't open your eye first, and that's gonna help avoid it. So just a tiniest amount, because our eyelids are thin, they cannot handle thick product. Okay, now that I've got a really great base for the eyes, we're gonna do our eyeshadow. So we're gonna start with the base color, the transition color, and I'm gonna focus on putting this in my crease and above the crease. So open your eyelid up, and that way it will force you up above the crease and not to just stay right inside. Again, really important if you have mature or hooded eyes, and this will give you a lift. This color is pretty much all over, but we really want to make sure that it's in that crease and above the crease. When you're applying your eyeshadow, hold your brush towards the back half and nod up towards the bristles. That's going to help you with blending. And then the other thing is when you're putting it on, just start with taps just like this, and then you can kind of start smoothing it out. But blend. If it looks splotchy at all, you need to keep blending. Take your time in blending. Now that we've got that, we're gonna go into a darker color, and we're going to put this all over the lid, but I'm not really concerned about getting it in the very middle of the lid as I am the edges. Okay, when you're placing it in the inner lid, make sure you don't go in the crease. I'm just staying real low on my lid. And then when you go to blending, if you have more in your brush, get the excess off, just like this, and then go back to continue to blend it. Okay, so we've got that all over the lid, and when I applied it here, I softened it up a little bit so that I get a little bit of that smokiness going on. This is gonna look really funky until your face is completely done, but bear with me. We're gonna go into this middle shimmer color, and that is going to go on the lid, just like this. Take the small end of your eyeshadow brush, and we're gonna go right along the lower lash line, and I stay away from that very inner corner. Okay, I'm gonna just take my pinky now and go into this bright shimmer here and just barely tap it into the very inner corner of my lid. Just brighten up and give it some pow. You are going to love the way that this looks with mascara on and the face done. Let's go into our face. So first I'm going to put my foundation on. We're gonna press this all over the face. Avoid the cheetah hack method, or like putting the contour and everything on in one layer and then blending out, because you're not going to be in as control with your contour that way. This is one of the reasons why we wanna do our eyes first, because if you have fallout or if you went too far out here, you can take, we're gonna do the small end of the brush. You can take that and you can just really clean it up this way. Woo, I look ghostly, baby. Okay, now let's do some sculpting, add some shadowing, some dimension. We're gonna go on our cheekbone here with the contour. I use a darker contour color when I am doing a glam look, and everything is just a little bit more dramatic. The lips are another crucial part. So first we're gonna give ourselves some additional shadowing so that they look big and luscious. So just take that contour, put it underneath the lip, and then just soften it as you go up towards the edges. And we're gonna just take a little tiny bit and put it around the top lip really softly. I'm going to take a little bit of a deeper color, a matte color, and just give ourselves a little bit of, so we have a little bit of color on our lips. I'm going to take that color with a little bit of bronzer, and I'm going to line the lips. Don't go to the very inner corners, and then top it with lip gloss. Sorry, before we do that, I'm going to take a little bit of my brightening highlight and just tap it right in the very center of my lips, because that will make them look even fuller. Again, some people are gonna do cheeks first, bronzer first, whatever. It don't matter. You're gonna get it all. It's like, what do you eat first on your plate, you know? Okay, now I'm gonna add a little bit of warmth with bronzer. Add some coloring to our cheeks. Add 2 tones and get a little bit pinkier towards the front of my cheeks. And I love that this is a gloss color because it gives us just this beautiful dewiness. I'm gonna spray my makeup sponge with some setting spray. Press that on all over to really make sure that there's no excess makeup. So this is gonna pick up any of the excess that we have on, make sure our face looks super airbrushed and smooth. And then we're gonna get that staying effect from the setting spray. And then go into our vanilla dust and press this in any spots where you are oily and under your eyes. So I get oily in my T-zone, around my nose. Then I'm gonna go into Honey Illuminator. I'm gonna add a little bit. Okay, let me put my mascara on. Actually, I'm gonna add just a little bit of Georgia right smack in the middle of my lids to just, for some extra pow, take the excess and put it in my Cupid's bow. Last tip, you're finishing off with mascara. You don't wanna ruin it. Start with the bottom lashes first and then do the top lashes. Okay, what do you think? I hope you love it as much as I do.